Yup matie kabino. La kelia ye.
Sam's Crisip obengira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisits melayata, Crisits megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kimukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, noa pora memite.
Cheng ayedong adek nindwe apa we bero medwe machel mwakali wari okpiario we angwena mira chulo utitwal I wanlo TV yup wa me Rupiny tino tam no choma bed twal mapia kwa chako yup ino mira kwa kijash la wo show berupe machine wa kiji mugu berka gwenye manak studio wakany entertain gere wachoro wano weng kit majuina before into twal me beru kaneno wakudiko weng cheng baraja wa I cheng a beach Yupwame Rupiny tien kilo nyene ema kwa arakara chele kilo weri na kanyi Mr. Larubi ngini ket super lady ucho ni ning do lutua
watie mabe boma right foot pe wije duong
yes
wije ngo
rush
Weta campaign
so tini rugo boma mapapo kumeno enani ane tikemi to kachako show ki duon mapiny
time kumeno chako show ne kumeno
chalo engine pa diesel
in pia ni yang Mr. Larubi chako jemile kumeno
why be tin be ti wer mabe to twal kono wir mo yache
awiro mo timo money kenyo tien power lotion tien awiro mo komeni
mo ya
glycerin Mabedi chalo mo nyim
grease
Maya ki wir ki lo kera ne
Amar par la rugu rugo me papo en ki kanicha ma megwa me chacho Uganda mono thima me kwa en chi do ti mu rajo kero do black kare rugo papo ki black mondo kondo iti thim ngo pa ngeo but anyway ema ucho maber
wacho mabe mino roki white
nyero rock I think white yes
super lady kit design ngo anone white tie
in Penang white tie
one wing thing what black and another touch of color
oh yes and I care some little green and some touch of black on it and of course again black ki green ki white ki kirma again kere part me otimo combination bena mabeg I'm just disturbing him he's smart he has a sense of fashion and sense of style
yes
mon gina for in bena maru jacket ni it's some kind of
lime green
sorry ki black pangi
ingi colors yon local yango tinna say no color ti angwena ken
primary colors
green yellow
no we have primary colors ki secondary colors Joanna Emma so primary colors and meaning and the four ones and now in any ke mixing primary colors and no secondary colors colors ma papa to why ipati mu fine art
para ngi kala makiloni turquoise
missing a very nice subject
ngi kala makiloni turquoise
pangeo
me pana for it
turquoise better nini
turquoise be a mixture of blue ki green
blue and green
yes
okay turquoise mondong it's a new vocabulary
it's a new color where did we fonyo colors o kikudiko any except anyone at the weng watamu chuma lengo twalo bujulu budaka ye yupwa me Rupiny tien la bomba le chawa wachaki chawa me loklobo kama wanena ngoma che katime ken pen kumere loin me Gaza dong chok dwe dong adek angwen ai karama Israel bolo bombom I Gaza Strip kumbeti yup menam eni foreign minister me lo me Palestine tika wachi ni kinywak lok me bombom ma Israel bolo I kom Palestine wek Ojuk Lweny kiti wachi ni adoki pat woni sara adoki pa nam eni duong ikene kiti atemo nywak lok pa Lweny iken Israel ki Palestine eno tamni yup menam eni roma chwalo lok matek me Ojuk Lweny pa Israel kom Palestine
yes first of all kenero kong the nam obero gene group madit onyo association madit twal after UN because kene magi chako kene nam enni gi chako in the middle malweny bero tie twal between the countries wilobo mano gene machalo wilobo machalo US mano giti control over, and then of course the other countries ma US petty control over mono kilwoni the sovereign states sovereign union, if you remember very well. So mono ka kenyu en kadong ma this time around Palestine, because giembere they belong to NAM. Yeah, again go kwayo ni umiero na mu beri Uganda ene ko kongi kong melok kum lok palwen matikatime ene. I like one of the things my foreign minister making me Palestine waje kere why ni we need a ceasefire to look at here ni wa miero dan wen ko do bit ko dong pin mudugo ni kong ki pin miero kong wa loka kong wano nge wen mabet to wal ni gin makiloni dialogue nyuak kuloka nyuaka ene is the best way me fighting lwen ento ka inero the difficulty matika kany enemy tieni lwen mati kum gena mama Israel stikere enemy kum Palestine and Gazaland maka inero matatual yes, I love calling it Gazaland.
Why mol mapeni.
Yes, yeah, but inero matatual ni Emma ni the US is involved kind of somewhere, you understand, because in ka penye kong why would these people, why Israel at this time round? Yes, wangeni amone gere berutia from time memorial during even before Yesu Kristo kinywara. Amole between the Palestinians kigena ki Israel. Smake chera kwana wa Bible beno benetie. And the good thing by then amone erni no mudoro pere. But this time round they are guns.
But sarati watching US tichwako lwen me Palestine ki Israeli. Lwen pole luno remti why World War allies beru tung chel ki tung chel ko
gen ma raj ma nena yeni allies they get taking control, you get taking advantage. Me pigi nyuru chingi ati no down to ka to ke nero kumbeli ni yen ki chero ki financing lwen eni pigi meta ki nyuru ni there in the eyes of the war la chendo down to ka to kadong dire munyi kiti wayini kiti ga makolo tela me lo bani because of crime against humanity chao penye ni ngagi mabukela ko de pero erni because the people who incite it are not in the face of the war chi la chien beru ter wangeni Palestine ki Israel kita don waji kane la ko di loñ mon mo jakete kwar ma megini donc tie kita kitiyo ko de kita mero kitiyo ko de ene kumbeda tamani no minister tika penyene ti wayini what can we do chalo wan jo min nam metio ko pero mo atika kar ke ye PM en neno ne chalni avenues pa United Africa ka go bino kara chel nyo lobo ma eni mago magiti under nam ka go bino kara chel they can solve the problem e ko magiti kara yeni even when US is fueling it. This is the time when they can use a collective voice do wana chel mi wachela ko nywa eni
ko gere karib anera wai Russia ki Ukraine le chuak Russia bernatie le chuak Ukraine bernatie so ka indong inde tek loy in terms of weapons ker ngal mo na watch ni ceasefire kala tek mo ni futika bolo bom won poramo ge
yes and berano ni Emma kipat challenge maditi ka kan enemy ni wilobo magiti under nam enemy wilobo enemy pegiti wilobo ma I think ni Peggy tactual in terms of yes, in terms of power and geopolitics, politics but make on me lobo. Peggy controlling will lobo kiet ma US kumberetika controlling kere. US tiki allies ma mege ma tactual and gitika controlling Jamie maduong tutual will lobo long enemy. So you know ni such a thing can you know ni the minister me manero lok pa foreign affairs make a Palestine tika kwayo ni umiero namo kwenye. But let us also look at the strength of these countries. Can no ni yes, ini ngeo ni tuwer beru duong ento ngarmo ka gitigina dek kena command and still they will win a battle because again it is not about quality, it's not about quality but it is the quantity.
I don't know all do no win na ko be South Africa tikitika pape negative kiti chwalo nga
Israel to International Criminal Court. But the issue is Ngama controlling the International Criminal Court. Mono, that is also another issue. And two, South Africa, you're South Africa, so what? Ngama mubu when you do any mono mena, that is another issue. But however, atamoni approach ma African countries ki other governments kitika katiwaro. For me, the end result is because those are all human beings. Ka Palestinians ki Israelis gitwero berupain and to ceasefire and they discuss. Maybe perhaps they need to go back to their gods of 19.
And Lweny dong Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine. Sudan Madrid Gulobo Giti Chaos ceasefire meta da daini nam giti ka yelening gok contribution ma megi Roma winye iwilobo kono kwa chiat da ka winye lok mo kana kit men nab kuch bet enolo weng we ber ka nywakol maniera matika te yup men nan allied movement matika waranyim kumbeti speak resort munyonyom kan ene Kampala kumbeti ladowi abiri malobo lok me operations John do wajira tika wachining jome security mogo matino tino ene lok me wot ki modugo ki ngiko piano tika kiri luoro ikom welewa magitie iken penge ojone patuni sana pe konkon kinye ngaro wene wachini Uganda tika behaving why a typical African home ni teki welo bino won mo beri gangi kiriemo wenge art pa po cha muchele makitero ki welo la tambe po guru kombe po beri ye eto lok mes
gina dunia ya twal mangar mo wajit Twitter ni Wani, good morning. Have you smiled for Nam people? But you get vonyo ki Nam. Kudiro eni vonyo. Ki wani ka wacho kudiro wanyo mi na vet ko So keep smiling for Nam.
Atamani kata emo chako kwa kilo. Je mukana ti ma they are not even necessary. Welo ko biro gang ene penir ma in yue kedikali. Kono biro noe ketmeti ko edene.
But that is in perspective pamoro. Wani Africa kan. Wela echam ke chan watie.
Wa moro ni bene wo biro ne miro fusing with the culture.
But in maro teru amiro pinyi kong. Ka inero gwero gangi because angeni pat maro ne ko gwero.
Maro teru.
Ien ka iteru gwero. Guye kitiera ni miyo ki ngaka wero ti gangi.
Now, and come here chill. We na bayo. Jim Mario ma akon serving that paloteno. Because
Mano wero betie.
It doesn't matter. Welo biro bo alotena dongya. So for me, it's not about ninga mo biro. Kitao that ke karo kenyo.
Alotena weng chama ki chama tie.
Weng ma chama but tao that gena chet. Ya tara chet. Now kadong iti buffet malotena me tika tao that in me tika tao that in will me bin we na wujo mare. Inen la ko der me be tao ke nen kong lotena tao that makini. That's a challenge. Pida la ko loke ke tao der tao chi ngari WN. That chako ne ngama ke tao der ma dit ngama ke mar ke tao ra cook ngama ke tao ra nge. Now that's when you know a parent. And even when you want to know which kid is going to be sharp, is greedy, then you see how they are serving the food.
Okay.
They are going to be very respectful.
So anyway, what dog channel local security
Panam ki security kumbeni kinakutake peke nakumero. And we take ma peke chamoni. Ene kikaruka lierdi on. Na miru cham rotiano magang riure ne wenke kobochen I chawa ini security guard ko ber ka gwako ka berri ko bet pe ka tich go chet ko
ju mano giber ko mudogo ni pingo pe kichero
ki wachini pe go bet ki mudogo pien wele mo bino ngen pe security gi pe ber ki mudogo so ka kuna security umegi wa magiti police kitika weta ken pin ki mudogo koni kelu wore
so tika gwako mudogo ne
so why
ki kan mudogo ki
pirango ni mo be dieng pi gini pi ke mo be mako atum ka woni eni manango ke re atum jiwoto ko de pili
ba Sara woni pa amira ko ye lokane kira ngar mo ne waje kere gen pa mon me social media any is a typical wacha African home ni kumberi wando ngwanlo tena magange ki bai wai wengi ngegang kwija
magang bere chok chuwe ganga jirani
or makidunye pe kiti ye ni wadonye ye pepe wabere koma ke pere la tam
gen moni yake gen abaita babiri ka kenye ene maneti cher chok dog mi donyo kete entebe ka kenye eno ni so jo moni gitiki ba ka kenye ene jo moni gitika magichare cham Emma, you don't want to know ngo maketemo jo en ki waje ki wan no more cooking food here wanga welo oda
meanwhile they work vonyo bario musi
man and you have to smile for nam
but was that a command or a instruction ke
that was an insult more better anyua better yet to Ugandans because ien pay twero ka waje ki darme Uganda ni in kumbeti en ni chalo ni yuayo en ki pikar ke en paid more chini I restaurant pe ket kono ngoka kenye ene Mario pe twero waje ki dana ni security officers for what ki mudogo mano jui when they are not there, security officers take a word mudogo. In fact, some civilians, we've had incidences maki cherogi kerata, and they have not been there complaining. So, nam eniku chero. You think ni Uganda is going to remain the same? And second, by the MR wachiba, lok major go waji Uganda winnie lok donya kan erne karo kikman erne.
But lok me vonyo ni. Avonyo ko no ketina kane.
Ki wachi impero vonyo ki matulo. Mero de nia che. Mia yo. Ngat mo wayo lok ane pini atika China cha kono minister kono nga. Inge la ko lok ma ke lok ma dano be jagu lorowi. Inge utu kita tiu ko de. Utu dek nekis ke yele ke kila peñ ma duongo wa ke no kene kamera ci am ko loro wiye kweyo wa ko come wiye wi ni wa ko ma dete ko e wa ko ma dete wa so atami Chris Mario musimu wa gini ni wiye wi ni an bene ciuru ma dere ke ta ci minister president wa gani have you seen my giant minister he has forgotten ni wiye mano meriti ko ne mi reasoning o do re kweyo o wa ko me wa let's use our head.
But Pat, when it's a ngaro mo na wajna ni chane, mama ni kero balo pe chimo wae. Dok idi kali par an ka cher kalimi wani sara kumbeti ni. Kawa o gangi kari bene la ten mo ni promise o balo nyo chai chukari pere ibi voni jola ko. So kadi bene le watiki pero watiki ngo. Wiru mena mo bino kwa wa voni wa jolgi. At the end of the day, white be ka chatu chukwa kiwi wilu jemi wa.
So vola miro wachi Uganda ni angera I am lucky ni kama beri.
Pare nyera maraj kuna.
Amaru lo ba ni kama beri nam pe kar kunu. Kono ke apa nam kono ngo.
Kwa wa voni wa you never know.
You Emma why? Ara beru tung yung lok chireka going to a ginger road forest kunu. So lok matime ka kany eno kono nam enteberi ap gera pangyo so avonya kinga. Mana ati furke ganga?
Emma, I don't. Tu ala lok gana yot tieni wati ko dong voya yen nam. Kinong chiana allowance marketing mini ke chwali wa.
Smiling allowance.
Ugandans are not even thinking about nam. That's the first thing. Getting a time in dira chamongo, dira be beri kuning.
School fees.
School fees down to stress ke pay ke chiana me requirements charo komedi eni. Down we get a tete ma pelare. Kado ini bi watching it take a lor bia chargio. As security guard money chama war gang ki mo dogon teacher bena ka teach ka yin chiana di.
And fees be kilatine.
Ero ka take all this blockage. It is uncalled for. Aramunyo. Ngarmo wajini and don't will take a beer and don't tell me wrong, which are away or do. Obey quick a quarter.
Charpatin, what you dear, Neo Kagirika, you go out, my bed. Where Becky looks dear, when no tear down on the chair smiling, my bed.
Uchat lobo, ma lobo, ovon, ujol whale, Caribbean kitika you menam take a war and you could be the minister, a very music watch down on me take a vonyo, majolo whale, Jumagiti, Umego Magiti, get me security, per work modoro. Piano chao kaya romo kiri luore kum welu wa mano gitika longe iken penge yup menam kono kwa chinen lok mo kene kumbeti Martin Ojara mapenduzi ma NBT MP me pejela roko la road division karachele be anti chairperson me public service ki local government kumbeti ka wachinin lok me public service mako wa ni ki med igi chene budget me welu motoka ki president Machon vice president Machon ki bena minister ni Kong ke work obedi chene ma public service mera ye billion a biero tonne ario ujone kumbeti dana maduong wengi timidi ki met budget gi me welo mutaka me welo ngo ne chane ano meganita mongo welo mutaka di abichel ki former speakers ani chabe ki kar ki lok ne mer ke wel ngo mutaka manyen ki president ki vice president budget ko me da wenti ka penyene.
Actually, look, Anita Mong mu wile mutoka eneni amir kong kagene ka defending Anita. Mono look ma house pa kadaga eno bino katikere check ma gene go passing check eneni parliament mani umiero ki will mutoka nyoki purchasing mutoka mani ki all the former speakers makai retiring kuman wen umiero ki mini your benefit mono chala mutoka. So Anita Mong tika implementing Genma speaker Kadaga Gengu Katikere, but also Anita Mong was a member of parliament, so Giana Ego passing out the thing, so she cannot even say, man, it wasn't during my regime. The fact that she was a member of parliament, Mono Nyora ne, and Beno Chwako. But another thing is, Mutoka Maki be willow enemy, Kwamiro Nenga, Monomubu willow kong more, Kijo enemy. You understand? Ario, your enemy the pensioners, Gitiki Muchara, Maki Mini pension, and making months to months until Gitor. why can't they use the pensioners' money? Me will motoka. Adek, Jo and most of these public servants moti lokere mo jara mapinduzi wajani. Most of them can go to teach madam, maguno cheta madam, and they're both very good cars. So pingo mono madok check en tieni miero ki wili gi motoka. How about mon mati ka vurgene ilum in Garamba Forest kunuka kwene when to protect Uganda and other African countries? How come we cannot come out kawaini joani belgu civil servants and public servants benewa wili gimutoka? Yet they are the ones actually contributing a lot to the growth of this country. We are not thinking about that. So atamoni ojara mapinduzi honorable was spot on. Koke jokong kumbet en wapeka ke chiente 7.2 billion shillings chiente wateka kwaya chiente mumier waraj ke gene ki Butabika. At least chera mumier ki mi joni would rather go to Butabika health sector.
Well, me correcting, we made some error. Mapinduzi MP mi ba degile.
Yes, we pay la ro. For your part.
Yes, and then gen madong tika wachne amira wachi mapinduzi tika tiche mamiru ti charo MP. Enani chero karako kama vuti ye weke chulo. Me chakolo ket masara wachne ema. There is no way ma inara wachi. Let me use an example of a vice president. Vice president mamegwa ka kwa example chalo Sekandi uti parliament for all I don't know how many years. As a speaker, as a deputy speaker, as a speaker. By virtues of office mamege take benefits manof through the parliamentary pension scheme. Tie. Second aki parliament as a speaker, Obiro was put as the vice president. For no benefits. As a vice president, magema weng president bokaro ki vice weng tika nongone. Issue pa mapinduzi tiene ke ne parliament benetika mione. The office for president before tika mione. It is double standard. Resources are being fused. Kadonki wajini wumirni adao betie one pa kwere benefit. Ka butero benefit me parliament. We are no mingo a parliament. Ka bu no benefit me office for president. We are no kwe a president. We are paying resources of Betka crossing.
Yes.
La Chencha Anita among or Gimutaka because he was the speaker and also the benefiting. Now, if the president's scheme also comes up tomorrow, one bit of so kumbeti any tielongni ke streaming wa beradi atien. Ento army wajiwa miro 7.2 billion in the for one more tika bolu muchorne, and that's waste of money. So legislation and poking holes where kamati tika metaye I think is very
you bring a very good point. Ojara Mpenduzi MPT pen pola kar kinen former ministers, former vice president, they deserve this for pork chen ene. So mid doc chen kanen ka kwetu ter kanyang ka kwen ka kwen. It's standard procedure ninga to be the vice president, of course they are deserving men and
I just want to tilokman matika tamaki wiyakumane. Ni how about your honorable Ojara Mapinduzi take a poking discussion wekong kitel antenna kinen kama antenna tiye.
Which is right.
Which is right. Yes. I think for me somewhere it could be right. It works for both. One of mati wajeni, you know what? Uganda kumeditika shingling. Our economy is not doing good. Wapera kichante. And public servants. Jo muti utich pagamente. Right now, gira miero no guchungu watke Ugandans look, wapera kichiente, wapera economy what peti mabet tual. Some of these benefits eneni chalo patika wajo eneni. Now, as a countryman of this country, umina may benefit me parliament, can benefit pa office of the president who are beri nyomina. Now, ipoyo last week Emma mara beruka waje kene. Lutela maduong magitika tele Uganda kumbeti kipera ki mapa Uganda. Lokmaki lune patriotism. President Yoweri Museveni every time comes out, Antika preaching about patriotism, and I think it's high time. President Katika look about patriotism. Umiero look too. Lo teach pagamenta energy, lo member mi parliament, the local council chairpersons and whatsoever, judges and the rest of them, because Kainera Matek Emma John Yepegi Maro Lobomegi. Look at what is in Tanzania. Samia Suluhu kwa machel kote mkopeni yem police officer iti toke command ene pingo. All police officers ma igu toke go back to training. You need to be slim. And that is sign of corruption.
Maybe just to summarize. Polkare Jomakaro ke wang mati nermati chalma penduzi gini they will generate a lot of enemies.
Yes.
PM Joma ente kwa miro peke wili gi mutaka peke meaning mutaka ni gobo kwere. Ya kibi kwere pe logada.
And any teach ma menga miro team
So
regulating
Mapenduzi
policies.
should be ready to be fought in the constituency 2026.
Whether they fight him or not, people should know ni Lutela ka ini logada jomobo mari nak.
Yes.
And the problem is always not ni la telamoni pitika tiutiche. La telamoni tika tiutiche ento jomagi ye ke wilo gi or they buy their conscience kick in gangi. Ene kitika kelwa Lutela makongi pe Lutela mabe chala mapenduzi gini anytime ki chaka lwenye kongi.
I hope he lasts for long with that kind of leadership. Otherwise, wanero remember me parliament maduang with such brains and then they end up going to the drain.
Beritwal Lokma Public Service Committee ki local government atela wie la date Honorable Martin Mapenduzi tikawachi Lokma wil mutakani kong ki joko bed kong ba Vice President Machoni. Amerikang wagik manoka kany we cherwa yue kada kwa dukwa nen matute ichawa wa me abokalan.
Yup mai beru kaneno ne lekelia ye
Sam's Crisip obero gira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisits melayata, Crisits megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kimukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, no apora mamite.